Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the All in One Box channel. I'm your host, D1W1, and I've got my partner here who is going to be my co host. Some days it's going to be her face on the camera, some days it's going to be our faces, this face and that face, oh, like that. Yeah. So, by the way, again, once more, welcome to the All in One Box YouTube channel. Thank you guys for all the subscriptions. I thank you guys for giving us a chance to share our thoughts. By the way, let me let her say something before because when I start to talk, I normally don't stop. So over to you. I'm gonna introduce her. She is my partner. We've been together for how many years? 6, 5.
5, 6, something like that.
Can you speak? So yeah, she has to. We have to talk clearly when we are both not native. No, I can say I'm a native. No, I'm not a native. English. I come from a country where we speak English and French, but even though we speak English and French, it's on paper. We've still got thousands and thousands of different languages, and that in itself changes the way we speak. The accent changes because of plenty of different vernaculars, village languages, broken English, broken French. Yeah, I do speak French. Oui, je parle français, mais pas bien. Un peu seulement, mais j'écoute aussi bien. Et je lis français, patati patata. Over to you.
Potato, potato, you said?
Patati patata.
Yeah, so as Devi introduced me, I'm his partner. My name is Sigita, so I'm originally come from Lithuania. So usually I think Lithuanian and then I'm just trying to translate it and speak in English. And so sometimes I may forget the word or I don't know how to correctly say it or what is the specific word that I'm looking for. So anyway, today we were wanting to talk about the first our first experiences in being in different cultural relationship and how different countries and different cultures and different people have been reacted to our relationship. As the other day we had a conversation where I mentioned to my partner that my first experience in the African party, I think it was like birthday or something, it was not very nice. And then we just started a quite wide conversation. So we decided to share a little bit, and maybe some other people felt the same way and had the same emotions and have the same type of memories and things like that. So yeah, we're just thinking to share this today with you. So do you want to start?
By the way, before I start, originally I'm from Africa West. I'm from West Africa, Cameroon. I've been in the UK now for a very long time. Um, it's been a long time, long time. But you know, even though I've been in the UK for a very long time, I still make sure I remain Cameroonian. I'm still Cameroonian. The country might be shit, the government might be shit, but you never shit on where you come from. You might not like the way it's been governed, but home is always home. That's where the umbilical cord is buried. So that is always home. And I would say, if you really like something, if you like your country, you always have to put the negative. You always have to talk. Don't. There's no need to like something and then if it's bad, you try to sugarcoat it. When you criticize, it's because you like it deep inside. When you pretend, that means you don't like it. You're just pretending. You're just putting on a face. So, yeah. So we are part of the interracial experiment. It's a relationship experiment because always growing. An experiment is something which is always growing. Because there's always challenges that we have to overcome, so it's an ongoing process. Some, I don't think there's really any interracial relationship which is perfect because there are differences. You cannot hide the differences. There's either black, white, Asian, purple, um, green. So once you have those colors, you cannot go past the fact that they are two different colors.
No, it's not about two different colors. It's about the fact that there's different culture.
Yeah,
Not
and also different
there's
cultures.
not, yeah, because just to be right, it's not about like I'm black and white. It's about my culture is this how I raised, your culture is this how you raised. Because sometimes even you can be from the same, like two black people, two white people, but they're gonna be raised in different circumstances, in different traditions, different belief. And that's where it's gonna come again.
Yeah, so if you say
Challenges.
if you say two different cultures, what of, let's say, somebody who is like a fourth generation living in the UK and they're from Africa,
Yeah.
and somebody who is, and let's say, okay, for example, if you were English,
Yeah.
white, and I don't know if I can say there's any black person who's English, but
Yeah, for example, you were born in here.
If I was born here,
so you were more
so the
used
culture,
to British
so the
culture.
culture is still gonna be the same.
Yeah, because
But the difference now is gonna be the color, because the culture is still gonna be because when you see our fellow black boys or girls, all they know is England. They know nothing, and let's say another white person who has only English in his brain. So they have the same cultures. So now there is the black and the white.
But I'm saying now for us.
Yeah. No, I was saying that in general.
If we're looking in the couples who come from the different countries, we're talking like from the different countries, so then the different culture brings in. So
yeah, but I was more of, first of all, being general, like looking at it from a general perspective, like the whole.
Because you cannot categorize people by their color.
Yeah, you cannot, but you cannot also. You cannot also exclude the fact that there's
no, you're taking the fact in, but
so because you start from the small differences and then you start to expand.
But the biggest difference is the culture, the way we grew up, because you grew up completely different the way I grew up.
I know what I'm saying, but I was more saying it in a general terms, and then we're gonna now squeeze it.
Because I think if they're saying like people of color or black, but you grow up and you've been born in UK, and let's just say you with somebody who's also in UK, I think for them it's gonna be easier and it's gonna be less difficult because the culture is already the same.
And then
there's gonna be, but I think the color issue is gonna be smaller because the person's mindset is gonna be a little bit different because he already grew up.
Yeah, but now understand what you're saying. But sometimes also, even if they are both born in the same country, it depends also on the region. Because, for example, two Londoners born in London, or let's say a Londoner and somebody from, let's say, from the far rural Scotland, white and black, there's still gonna be differences.
Of course.
Or let's say somebody from Newcastle, far inside.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's always first where you grew up. There's always first and then everything else.
Let's then narrow it now to our experience, because it's now you, me, the mix.
So do you want to share your experience first?
Yeah, so my first experience is, one, I've been in the UK for a very long time already, so I was used to the other side. Like, I was used to already white people. Like, let me say, I was used to the other race. So that's one thing. But that was in the UK. So taking that out of the UK also has its own challenges. Like, first time I went to Lithuania. To me, personally, race or people being like those negative racist statement comment, it doesn't really, it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through me anyway, because a lot of time it's going to be the old people, and when you see the old people, they are from a different generation. Most of the things that these like for example these teenagers today, they are used to TikTok, Instagram. So most of the stuff they already know even before they get to a different country. They are already used to, because social media has allowed them to be in a different culture without even visiting the country.
Okay. But was it like? Was
So
it
let
like
me
a
just say,
lot?
like first time when I, like for example, landed in the UK, in between, I've been to like Poland. I also had like a crazy experience in Poland, but that one is going to be for another time. And that's to prove how tough I've always been. So let me just jump right into the Polish experience. So the first time I went to Poland, my brother was living in a village in Poland. Remember, a village. And in that village, you might see at least maybe one or two black people. That was like, I'm saying the village, not in the town. So the same day I arrived Poland, it was summer. The weather was beautiful. So late in the night, and remember this is a village. So late, it was like maybe 10, 11, 12. I was like, I can't just come to Poland. I'm on holidays the first night and I'm just going to go to sleep. I'm like, no, I'm just going to go out and check out the village. That was stupid anyway. So, boom, put on my hoodie, dressed up, went out. I didn't even tell my brother where I was going to. I just like went out. I think he was here at work because he's a chef. He finishes late. So I was like, yeah, I'm bored. I need to go somewhere. Maybe look for somewhere to have a drink or somewhere just to chill. So that's me, boom, walking on the street. There are no cars. All the shops are closed. There was a hotel next to my brother's house. And I thought that hotel was going to be open. The bar was going to be open for people. I went there and they said the bar was closed. I was like, okay. So I asked the receptionist, where can I go to? Where can I? This is going too long. Let me cut it short. So I was walking on the street. There were no cars, and I saw a group of youths, like in the distance. I was like, okay, what should I do? Should I turn back or should I keep walking? My first instinct was, if I turn back, they're gonna suspect something. Because if you're in a group, especially young people in a strange land, I don't know if they already recognize me because I had a hoodie. So I was like, should I go back or should I keep moving forward? And if I go forward, should I greet them or should I just pass by? But if I pass by, I still have to come back. I was like, okay, boom. That's me walking down. I was a little bit bigger. I had some guns. They were loaded, ready to go. Not guns, I mean these guns. So, boom, I walked. What did I do? I was like, you know what? Sometimes the best way to defend is to attack. So I went straight into the group of guys and I just started fist pumping all of them. I was like, yo, what's up? Fist pump, fist pump. I swear to God, they were speechless. They were like, what? A black man at this hour, not even scared, coming inside. I was standing in the mid, and there were like 15 of them. One girl, 14 boys, one girl. And that girl was the only person who could speak English. The rest of them, they couldn't. They've never been out of the village. And in that 14 boys, 3 of them were skinheads. You know skinheads. So the girl was like, what are you doing here? She was like, what? Are you mad? So I just told her, you know what? Life is too short. There's nothing I could do. I saw you guys. I couldn't turn back because if I turned back, you guys would have suspected that I'm scared. So I don't know how it works. So those guys, they were trying to be aggressive. They were like speaking. They were like, whoa, yeah. So she was translating to me, I'm lucky because she kept telling me, calm down. I'm going to talk to them. Where are you from? You know this is bad. Bad things happen to foreigners who come to, especially black people who come to this village. I was like, yeah, but you know what? Life is one. But this was my threat to them. I told her, tell those three guys, the skinny ones, that they should calm down, because if they keep raising their voice, even if they're gonna like do something to me, I'm gonna attack them three first, and I'm confident that I'm gonna take them three down. As soon as he told them, they were like, "Yeah, you're a good man," giving me fist bumps. Yeah, good man, good man. And the only thing which I did was I was very calm, and then I asked them, "Yo, I'm from England. I'm from London. I just need somewhere to have some fun. Let's go have some drinks anywhere. We can buy drinks." So I gave them money. We went and bought some drinks, and we sat in I think it was like a square, and we had a few drinks, and then they escorted me back to my brother's house. And the next day, we exchanged number. We went for coffee. I went with my brother. We saw them, but that was a crazy experience. Anyway, now coming back to what we were talking about, my first trip to Lithuania to see her. I was already used to it anyway. So I got to the airport. It was like, nah, I wasn't. Did I use a bus? No. Did I use it? No. I took a cab. Took a cab to the hotel. The only racist incident I've had three. But the first one was an old woman. She's really old. And the youths were telling me, don't mind. I was like, I don't really care anyway. She's old. She doesn't even know what she's saying. She's ignorant. The second one was also an old man. He said something which was a bit racist, and he was old anyway. So what can you do? Then the third one, I was with a young lad I met in Lithuania, Carl. Mm-hmm. And the guys were drunk. And guess what? The guys were even Russian. Mm-hmm. The guys were trying. They were almost like, we went to, I think it's one day me and Carl went to a club.
Mm-hmm. The first time when you just came. So first, what you did, you went to the club.
No. That's that's not the first time. It's this or second time. Me and Carl, the day we left, we went to, I think it was Christmas. We went to.
So that's what I'm saying. Before you went with him, and then you come to us.
No. Mm-hmm. That was the day we went for dinner with your mom, and then my in-laws' sister was there too. And then me and Carl went to town. Mm. That was the day. Me and Carl went to town, and then because Carl already was living in Lithuania, so he was the one trying to fight the guys. The guys were Russian. They were drunk anyway. So I was telling Carl, there's no point anyway. These guys are drunk. They are trying to be tough. There's no point, because me and you, we are still so what? If we punch them, then it's gonna be different. It's gonna be two black people fighting white people in Lithuania. So we just have to avoid that. The best way sometimes is always to avoid those circumstances, because they sometimes lead to something that you did not anticipate. You might try to attack somebody, and you end up being the one being destroyed. So my best way is always to let go, leave with your eyes still intact, with your nose, with your mouth. Because once you avoid those confrontation, and the next day you're the winner, because you're still there with your eyes. You're not in the bloody emergency unit. Don't prove tough. Yeah. So apart from that, I didn't really have any bad experiences. I was ready, always ready, born ready. That's just me. All right, so your turn.
This is what I'm doing every day. Yes.
That's just me. I was ready anyway.
And you enjoyed Lithuania, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the food. Oh, the food is good. The food is good. Not expensive, but the food is good. As compared to the UK, when you go to Lithuania, eat good food, and you pay less. But in the UK, you go to the crappiest restaurant, your bill is always crazy. But in Lithuania, bellissimo. Yeah, so tell us your experience first. African gathering.
Oh my goodness.
Why do you haven't been to any?
No, because you choose not to go.
Nah,
this man chose not to go.
There was none anyway.
There was.
Which
he
one?
just doesn't want to go.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
Plenty.
Which plenty?
We had like couple weddings you didn't want to go.
No, what is that?
And I've been how many weddings?
My friend, your wedding is convenient because it's here. Imagine going to your wedding where we have to spend like how many thousand, maybe £1,500, and then coming back and working and make more than that what we have to spend. The key is also save more money rather than spending. There's always time for that. Now the platform is growing. This platform is growing. Maybe in a few years' time, it's gonna be our another source of income.
Married already.
But there's always still celebration. There's always still baptism. There's always still there are celebrations. All right, let's go. Boom.
My experience. My experience, it was not good at all. So I don't know if it was a birthday or it was a wedding, but basically what happened, we went to the party. We went to the party, and this man over there, he left me in the group, like it's kind of because the ladies were sitting in one kind of a like place, and the guys were like in the house, and the girls were like outside, and outside there was like a tables with food and drinks and stuff.
But you know, when it's not like
let me finish.
Yeah, it's not like
let
we
me finish.
Intentionally.
Yeah, let me finish.
Okay.
And then you kind of are just like, you stay girl, like, get to know the girls and blah, blah, blah. And he's going to go there to say hi to his friends, because you haven't seen them for a long time and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. like, take a deep breath, because it's just like, I never been where it's just everybody is like, black. And I'm just like a white chicken in there. And, so I sit down and I made myself a drink or so, something like that. And then couple of first things that kind of are just like, hurt it a little bit. It was like, because I heard some ladies, they were saying like, they were not very happy that their black brother is with white lady. And then it's just like, it was a little bit hard because you don't know what to talk or how to start the conversation, or like, because you never been in this type of circumstances. And then I was trying to catch this man, and I was trying to tell him that I don't know, like, I'm not feeling good, I'm not happy, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, just like, And then, so we were talking about it the other day, so I was just saying that it was not like nice experience at all. And then he was telling me that this is kind of how they do, and now I know that this is how they do, because usually there is like a woman part, like a woman sitting and talking and talking about the men's being stupid, catching up, and then the guys are sitting separately, hugging each other. They what was very interesting, that the guys would hold hands. You would see the guys walking or like sitting, and they, my brother, and they like hold the hands like this. To hold this man's hand, it took like 4 years for him to hold my hand, because it's just whatever.
Did you see
and
me?
Then,
did you see me holding anybody's hand there?
Yes.
Whose hand?
I did.
Me?
I don't remember what guy it was. And they hug each other like this, and they said, "Oh, how are you, my brother, my brother?" So this is how it is. This is how they communicate. This is how they do. It's like, so it's a little bit different, because, for example, for us, like in my country, if we celebrate the birthdays or wedding or something, it's like it's mixed. It's not like guys just gonna be with guys, girls gonna be with girls, everybody's gonna be with everybody. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna be moments where a little bit like a guys may be going to some sauna or something, or the pool, or the girls are staying like chatting or something like that. But for African party, usually they have quite like huge separation.
But it's not every. It's not true. It depends on the occasion. For example, our occasion typically was, what's it called again? We call it because it's a region from the town I come from. So we used to call it Big Man Con Group, Big Man Con Boys.
Yeah.
So listen, is big man con boys. So boys. So that was originally the main purpose of the gathering was boys meeting together from time to time because some people live in Manchester, in Newcastle, in Wales. So we came up with the idea that what, guys, let's see if we can meet up maybe 2-3 times a year, just us boys. Before it was just boys, and then we said, but the women and the kids could also come, but it's big man come boys, and that's why when we usually meet, we go behind to talk. Like the boys will move behind to say, "Oh, big man come boys, let's go behind," and we'll talk like issues like, "What do you do for job? What do you do? What do you do? Are you in insurance company? Are you this? Can you help?" So it was like something for the boys to meet up and share ideas and help. And then also, because we normally start with football, it was starting with football, do some sports, just boys meet boys being boys. And then because of that, we've known each other since like most of us since we were like kids. So imagine that when we meet again, it's almost like we're still back in Africa. We still want to like share those experiences. We have so much, like for example, I'll be meeting with somebody that I'd been in primary school with, in secondary school. We've played football together. We've done all types of stuff. And now because we have kids, we have families, we live in different parts of the country, in the UK. So when we meet, there's always that nostalgia where we want to relay old conversations. We want to talk about some mischievous things that we did back in the days. It's just that joy. And then because of that, we even forget that we came with families. So sometimes you even forget that you came with your wife because the enjoyment was just too much. It wasn't like it was intentionally done, but if it's a party like a wedding, it's different because seats are being arranged and then we just mix. But when it was that particular occasion, Big Mancon boys, Big Mancon is a region in my town. It's a small an area. It's different. But when you go to weddings, because the seats are mixed, so boys can't just have one seat and women have one seat. They are mixed. So you sit with different families, from different areas. So that's completely different. But when it was the Big Man Boys,
but it was not the Big Man Boys. This is my point.
No, it was Big Man Boys mixed with. It was mixed with the birthday. No, it was mixed with the birthday. Sometimes when there's a Big Man Boys, that's why I say because of that we forget that we are in a separate occasion. And our president used to remind us that, guys, no, it's not just Big Man Boys that we are here today. We are here also for this occasion, but it has been joined together. So it wasn't intentional anyway. That's what I can say. It wasn't intentional. It was just the joy of seeing somebody you've been seen. Imagine sometimes during that gathering, you'll see someone that you haven't seen him for 5 years, but you've grown up with him since you were like 2-3 years old. And then all of a sudden, because now everybody is old, everybody has family, responsibilities, you tend to focus on your family and your job. And then once you meet on the day of the Big Man Con, imagine the joy. You just want to keep talking, reminding him of the day you guys were running naked in Africa when you were 5, or the day you guys skipped school and went and bought some booze and came back, you guys were punished, or especially people like us, like me. I used to be the top footballer. And even up to today, some of my boys, they still pick on me that you used not to pick me on your team. You used to shout at me. You used to do this. I said, yeah, I was a captain. What do you expect? I was always out for the best. So that is my excuse for the complaint. It wasn't like it's just what it is what it is. We need to time it because normally it records for 29 minutes.
Okay.
And then stop. So you need to time it. Once it's 28, you just run it back.
Okay.
All right. So far.
So no for spicy food. A little bit spicy, but not too spicy.
Yeah. So far, we've been together for Oh yeah,
Complicated answer.
there are so many things that goes on in an interracial relationship, like understanding the food, the culture,
And then on top of that, the personality.
personality, maybe
Like this personality.
personality, maybe in a way.
In a way.
And then, but yeah, she was. We had our daughter. She was in. By the way, we didn't even say when we started. Just like that.
We didn't, because it's a completely separate.
Okay, yeah,
topic.
we're going to make a different video, and we are going to like we're going to do it. We're going to see how we started, and it's now how many 6
we
years.
Will see.
It's still work in progress.
We'll see. We will. Huh? We'll see how it goes.
It's still working. It's always work in progress anyway. So everything is work in progress. You still build. Every day you're learning. Every day you're growing. But so far, with the challenges, we're still marching along. You cannot expect any relationship to be smooth.
It's a lot of bumps on the road.
Yes, there are bumps.
And it's not just because we are different as a people, and it's not because we were raised as our family is different, because I was in a broken family and he was in a good, strong family. So that gives a lot of differences, because the way I grew up, I had many issues because the way I grew up, or we would have fights.
We should keep that.
But we can keep that one
separately.
separately.
We're going to keep that one separate. So that's why.
And then on top of that, then the culture. So it's like, it is a lot. It's multiple things, but we just kind of.
And that is one of the main reasons where that, not where. That is one of the main reasons that I would say she's the right woman for me, because I like the fact that we nothing is
They're saying he likes to argue.
No, nothing is. The argument also comes from the part where she just said it's different culture, different how they upbringing. Because there are some things that I see in a way, and there are something that she doesn't see that way. Because this has to do with the way I see it. It has to do with the way I saw my mom and my dad, how they interacted. So that's why when I see some things I say, she doesn't see it, because she lacked that. There's that one part missing. But me already, I saw the way them too, like the way she always, or the way maybe me in particular, I was the crazy one at home.
So why am I perfect woman? You didn't finish.
Oh, perfect, because it's like you get, it's like having a rough diamond. Like you dig it from the ground, it's still dirty, but there's a diamond in there. You have to go through the process of chopping off the dirt and chiseling, and because there is something precious in there. So that is because the thing is, you might see. I'm not saying I'm one of them, because I haven't got the best of faces. I'm not like the Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or the Chris Brown, or yeah.
Or by Jordan. What is that? Jordan by Jordan? By B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan is not. It's just Michael B. Jordan is not. It's like one of us. It's just that he's a star and he's been polished.
No, but he looks handsome.
Because he's got money. He's a star. Take him out of the star and then put him on the street. Nobody will even look at him. No offense, Michael B. Jordan. I'm just saying that you are just one of us. It's just because now you have the star factor. And by the way, do you remember? Did you see an interview of him with his former classmate?
No, I don't really.
And
I'm not really following.
And the former class, they used to insult him, and she was like, "Who is now talking?" She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we did not really mean it." It's like,
No,
yeah,
I'm
no
not
offense,
really
no
like,
offense, no offense.
I'm not
So
really
he's
like
like, he wasn't like one of like
watching or
someone like Chris Brown from day one. He's always been a catch anyway. But Michael B. Jordan,
just not from the movies and stuff.
he's not from the movie. He's not from. He's always a light skin anyway. Them light skin boys.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
So,
saying,
what was I gonna say? I was going to say.
I was around time and you were saying.
Yeah, we finished up with that one I've explained, and I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to say something funny about the looks. Like, my brother used to be the one who was a Chris Brown. He passed away, R.I.P. We were like twin brothers. He was the one with everything that you can think of, the face, the everything, and the voice. I was the one who was like the. So you see how people especially girls used to call me, oh, Frank's brother. They used to not even say my name. Oh, that's Frank's brother. I'm like, I've got a name. Come on. That's how they used to describe me. They used to label me his brother. So I was nothing. But anyway, let him rest in peace. He was my guy. So yeah, today is we are still learning this YouTube thing.
We were trying to go live for like 1 hour.
Yeah, we are trying to go live, but we need to. I've got everything. We've got the gadget. We've got the camera. We've got everything set up. We've got the light, but we still have to learn how to run this thing.
So hopefully next time.
Yeah.
On the next topic, we can do live, and then you can send some comments, and then you can react, or maybe we can answer some questions, or somebody is just gonna be relating to us in the comments, and
you can give us some
agreeing
tips
with the topic, or like just.
You can give us some tips how to she's younger than me, and when they're young.
There's another topic too.
Yeah, they want to. You're thinking like, oh, I'm finished, I'm done. And they're like, nah, we're just dancing. So, also, that's another topic. That's another topic. And then, another topic again, we're going to talk about when is the best time to get married.
Very interesting topic.
Again,
I don't know if there's
one thing, I'm not in favor of people getting married after 1 year or after 6 months. For me, it's like you don't even know that person. So that's another topic. She says if they are in love, they can get married. I'm like, no, still don't know each other. And then another topic we're going to talk about is so far where we've come from in terms of the things we've achieved, how we've moved. Because remember, we used to live in a tiny box before. I used to call it my executive apartment.
We've literally just one bed and a table.
Tiny box, one tiny bed. We've lived there for 4 or 5 months with our daughter.
I think even
so.
Like 6 months.
I think like 6 months. Sometimes life, you just have to accept. I always say I always appreciate what I have, where I am, but I'm always anticipating to move to the next level. So your current situation might not be the same in the next 2 months, in the next 3 months, in the next 4 months, or in the next year. It's just always to have confidence, to believe, have faith, and to have a goal in mind. Last year, I actually did set 2 goals. No, was it last year? And I accomplished, I accomplished 3 of them. No, this is the 4th one now.
So did you set 2 and accomplish 4?
No, I think more. I think it's more because one was to make sure I sort out my credit cards debt, which I did.
Yeah, but you did that one.
Another one was to make sure that I increase my YouTube subscribers. I told you this, that I need to work hard to make sure my YouTube keep popping, and I'm almost there. I'm on 66,000 subscribers, which I know you guys are going to take me to 67,000. And then I also, yes, I am an entrepreneur because I've started a farm. So I've got 10 people working for me. I don't have much, but I can pay the wages of 10 people in Africa, which also is amazing. That's another topic. Another one is because a lot of us always think that the best thing to do is to save money, put a deposit, get a mortgage, and that's it. I said no. She said it before, but I didn't understand because she didn't explain it clearly. She did not explain it clearly. She said there's no point, but and then she introduced me to Andrew Tate. And Andrew Tate, wherever you are, I wish you the best. Your words maybe have put you where you are. But I listened to Andrew Tate, and he was talking about, he was talking against mortgages. And that also, I took that on board, and I used that. And guess what? Instead of me getting a mortgage and condemning my life or our life on that mortgage, we decided that no, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. We are going to make sure we work as hard as we can. She's a student nurse. I'm doing now 3 things. I'm a personal trainer. I work in the gym. I'm now starting a farm. I'm a YouTuber per se. I'm not yet making any money on YouTube, but I'm putting time, and it demands a lot of time. So I'm doing 4 things now, and we're doing like 5, and she's doing 2 because not 3. She's a student. We are taking care of our daughter, and she works part time. So we have a lot, and she's also going to jump onto the YouTube because I want her to also have a channel of her own where she can talk about. We have plenty of stuff that we can talk, we can share, but sometimes we keep it in us. You never know what or how what you say is going to impact somebody's life. But the only thing is you have to put the camera on, put the mic, and speak, and you'll change somebody's life. So she's going to be doing that. She's going to have a channel, probably it's going to call Sigita's Corner, right? Sigita's Corner, where you can come and get some tips. She's a nurse. She can tell you stuff that will help you. And then, what else?
That's it.
I think I
you
should
need to wrap it up because people are looking at the watch and thinking, how long does it?
This is like a podcast anyway.
Like
if you're interested in us, and if you want to, if you have got time, you can watch and watch, and we can.
Or you can cook and listen.
Yeah, we can also make this into tiny clips, and then you can come in and watch and pause. Come back after watch, pause. All right, guys. Anything to say?
Peace.
Oh. Peace. All right, guys. That's it for us today. This is
Stay healthy and strong. Take care of yourself.
This is the all-in-one box. It's been a pleasure speaking to you guys. From me, from Sigita.
From me.
We just ask you guys, if you haven't subscribed,
subscribe and comment and like and share.
And click that notification button. We are going to be dropping these videos every week.
Every week, yeah.
Every week, we're going to do one video. We'll pick a topic. And next one,
hoping, fingers crossed.
I would have set up everything, and we are going to go live.
It's going to be fun.
So that's it for us today. Cheers to you guys. Have a good day. Stay safe. Look after yourself. Don't forget, I've got another channel, which is the D1W1 Fitness. Go over there. Check my workouts. Try them. I am going to make this summer the best summer of your life. Just go right there. Subscribe. Join the team. And we are out. Bish bash bosh.
Bish bash bosh.